Hello, I'm Jolly,
Vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm Tony.
and this is Table Ready, and we're back. The two of us are back together.
It's been a little bit.
I think it's been at least 3 weeks.
Medical mishaps, vacations, all sorts of things happening.
Yep. So, but
What can you do?
here we are again, and to celebrate me and Tony being back on the show together, we're going to play one of our favorites.
Yes.
One of the games I think has looked really nice on camera, to be honest, and that would be.
We're gonna play Gaslands. This is ever since I learned how to play it. It's always kind of been on my top, like casual. Let's have some fun. Let's wreck some cars and let's race our matchboxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this game, if you don't know it, first of all, you're going to see us play it, but we're not going to go over all the rules this time. But it is basically Death Race, Demolition Derby, Twisted Metal, Mad Max with Hot Wheels that you get to modify and paint up however you want.
Mm-hmm. And today specifically, we are going to be playing a death race scenario. So on the table in front of us, we have our course. And we're going to switch to that. And so we are starting over here. We have our various cars. They're going to be going. And there are gates around. So here's where we start. This is what the course is going to look like. We're going to go counterclockwise around. So once we pass gate number 1, the weapons go hot. And then go around and back in first person to recross the finish line.
Yep. So, and it's whoever has a car that crosses the finish line first, because we both have 3 cars on our team because we're doing 75 cans, correct?
But only one needs to cross that finish line. So I can tell you that one of my cars is not on this field to race. One of these cars is on here to have fun and destroy other cars.
All of my cars are on here to have fun, destroy other cars, and if they happen to win the race, that's a bonus.
That's the bonus.
All right, so we're talking about our cars. So Tony, do you
Yeah.
want to introduce your cars first?
Yes. So we have Team Synthwave has been bought out by the Michigan crew. And so my trio of cars has now been upgraded with some electrical weapons. In front of you, you see Footloose, the rookie. Footloose today has the Eureka driver perk, as well as kinetic super boosters and magnums. That is Manic Monday. Manic is touting an arc lightning projector that is going to be shooting off. And then finally, the team leader, you know her, you love her. It is Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen today has an experimental teleporter. And so we'll see how that goes.
All right. And then my team, I also happen to choose Michigan. The one thing we said is no slime this time because we've both been playing slime. We both happen to pick Michigan. But the name of this one is Borrowed Time and on Loan from Slime because 2 of my cars I've always run with my slime team, and that would be Yellow Snow right there, who has forward-firing heavy machine guns and satellite navigation to help out my other cars with their skid dice. Then, making their return is Donk and Dancing Jim with forward-facing heavy machine gun and back-facing heavy machine gun and the rapid-fire perk so they can actually take 2 attacks with the same gun. The final one I have here is Fireblazer the Burner because he really likes fire and the fire theme. This is my one that's equipped with a Michigan weapon, the Magnetic Jammer, which can keep Tony from using some of his weapons possibly.
We'll see.
I also have Eureka on Fireblazer the Burner also, which what that'll do is that'll let us just pick a weapon that we don't normally have access to use.
And that's a once per game.
Once per game, but it can
I
be
also have Eureka on Footloose, and so we'll be throwing some wild dice around there at some point, picking some new weapons. All right. We have already rolled for pole position. I'm starting with pole. It will pass back and forth with each new phase.
Yep.
And so we're going to start things off with Gear Phase 1.
Gear Phase 1.
And in case you need to know, right over here, this is where we're going to be showing off where the different gear phases, as well as rolling our dice.
We'll just move these. Are you okay with moving these up just a little bit so we end up on camera after the first move?
Yes, that's fine.
So we are just, like I said, just right off of here. As soon as we get past where you see my fingers right here, which is the starting line, you will start to see our cars.
Okay, we are going to start off, and I'm going to have Dancing Queen come right out the gate, and we're going to take a gentle move straight. So there we go. Dancing Queen has a gear of 3, handling a 3.
Handling 3, so that's 3 skid dice. We're going to see what horrible things happen.
We got a shift, shift, spin,
That's
which
not bad.
you know, that is actually pretty good. I'm going to shift up, take the spin. Actually, I'm going to shift up twice, so I'm going to go to
Gear 3.
gear 3.
I was about to say, we're going to need. Let me put gear dice of
Gear
all
dice.
my.
I'm going to go to gear 3, and that will give me 2 hazards, and then I'm going to use. See, I shifted up twice. I've got 1 left, so I'm going to take off 1 from my free, and then I'm going to gain another 1 from the spin that I'm going to grab. So all in all, I'm plus 2 hazards.
Okay, so for anybody kind of watching for the first time or watching for one of our first Gaslands streams, Tony just sounded like he did a lot, but basically the game revolves around shifting your car up so that way you're in a gear equal to or higher than the current gear phase so you can activate. And then hazards are just kind of you doing dangerous things and possibly getting to the point where your car's going to flip or otherwise end up in a fairly bad situation. So it's all about kind of balancing that hazard.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm going to keep, that's on camera. This little hexagon just marks who's got pole position in case people are curious.
And that's Tony's side. So Tony currently has pole position, which is basically first player go.
Yep.
All right, so next I'll get to go. I have 1 car in the front line and 1 car in the back. And I have 1 blocked in because the way we are is we have 2 lines of 3 cars. I am going to start off with Fire Blazers of the burner, and we're going to do a gentle turn because I want to turn towards that gate. So you'll see I'm going to end up over here, but I got to do a few rolls first to make sure nothing sloppy happens with how I'm handling things.
3 handle.
So 3 handle on Fire Blazer the burner, so that's 3 dice. And I've got a shift hazard and a spin, which isn't great, but isn't terrible because when doing the gentle turn on first gear, which I'm currently in, I'll get a free shift.
So you've got a shift, a hazard, and a spin, and another shift.
And I'm going to go ahead and keep those for the time being. So I will get a hazard on Fire Blazer.
Shift up.
I will shift up to gear 2.
Gain another hazard.
Gain another hazard because shifting up or down gets you a hazard.
Take the spin.
I will take the spin, which is another hazard. And the free shift, I will get rid of one of these.
Yep.
So I'm at gear 2 currently, which means I'll get to activate next gear phase. And the spin lets me, after I position my car at the end, turn it 180 degrees to face whichever direction I want. So I'm going to
Up to 180 degrees.
up to 180 degrees. But I'm going to face it so that way it's going to go more directly through this gate, so I have a better chance of working through this curve.
All right, so it's going to be back to me, and it's all on a curve here, you know?
It is.
So I'm going to, before you could run me over, I'm going to take Footloose, and we're going to hit a gentle turn with Footloose as well. 1 free shift from Footloose on the gentle turn, and then 3 handling. We've got spin, spin, hazard.
That's a bit dangerous.
I'm going to push it.
So pushing it lets him re-roll whichever dice he wants, but he takes a hazard for it.
So I'm going to roll all 3. And it's a slide shift, and then here's the free shift. So
oh man, that's rough.
That is rough on the slide.
So now Tony's trying to decide if he wants to cancel the slide if it shifts.
So I'm gonna cancel 1 slide.
I was about to say, but the bad thing is if you cancel both of them, then you won't be in gear phase 2.
Yep. So I'm gonna shift up and I'm gonna take a slide.
All right. We haven't seen a slide in a while. I don't think we got any slides last time we played.
No, because we didn't want them.
The slides are typically not great.
So thankfully I won't crash because of this slide.
Yep.
So Footloose is gonna go forward and then is going to drift all the way over here.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I'm out of the way.
It's better than what a slide normally ends up putting you at.
And that's it for Footloose.
All right. Let's see. We are definitely going to go Donk and Dancing Jim, my monster truck. What I got to decide is what I want to do. I could go straight and try to hit some stuff, which sounds fantastic. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go straight, which I'm pretty sure will collide me with Tony's car. So let's roll some dice. And the handling on the monster truck is also 3. Yep, also a 3.
You get 1 free shift for a medium straight.
And 1 free shift. So the handling roll will be Shift,
spin, shift.
I definitely don't want to. Well,
You
no,
won't be
know
able
what?
to spin because you'll be in contact.
So yeah, so I might as well take a hazard and re-roll those 2 spins because it's not going to happen because I am definitely going to contact. So a shift and a hazard, which is fine. So I get 1 hazard for pushing it
And then here's your free shift.
in my free shift. So I'm going to cancel this other hazard, and I will shift up twice, getting 2 more hazards. Put me at 3 hazards at the moment
In third gear.
in 3rd gear.
All right, so movement. You're going to go forward until, oh no. Oh no.
Until we see, you just see on the edge of the screen right there, Donkin Dancing Jim collides with the back of.
Yeah. So,
Who's that again?
that is going to be Footloose. So it's a rear. Footloose is in 2nd gear. I believe that's what I put it at.
And I am in 3rd gear, which means it will happen because I'm 1 above you.
Yes.
So-
So high minus low, you roll 1.
1 dice, so at most I will do 2 damage. 'Cause
I'm going to try to avoid.
evade. Okay. So 1 dice, a 3, so no hits.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
All right.
you will evade. Now let me see
And then
up and over.
before
So we each get 1.
2 hazards
Is it 2? Even though it was evaded?
because we both didn't declare an evade.
Okay. So I'm up to 5. And up and over is a rule that monster trucks have. During this vehicle's movement step, after resolving a collision with an obstruction or lower weight class vehicle, which this is a heavy, so I believe that's
I'm medium.
medium, so I am higher. This vehicle may declare it as going up and over. If it does, it may ignore the obstruction for the remainder of its movement step as if it drives over the top of it. This vehicle cannot use its ability to ignore another vehicle with the up and over special rule. So I'd continue my movement, which I don't think actually puts me anywhere.
So it puts you a little bit farther forward, actually. So up and over will make you go right there.
How about this? Okay, so that's just where I'll start. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess, because the way it sounds like I'm just right on top of it, which when both these vehicles activate again, they'll both act as if they're not touching each other. It's how they make it so that way you don't get hosed by being in contact of something. But yeah, so it'll start me a little more forward, and it looks very cinematic because I'm running over you for...
I don't know if we got a good side shot of this yet. I don't know if the camera can come in.
Yeah,
on
let's go
this.
to the... Yeah, we see
There
it
we
right
go.
there. We can see the pile up with
Footloose.
Footloose
And Donkin Dancing
underneath
Jim.
of it. Yeah,
There we go. Oh, that's beautiful.
there we go.
That's
That's what's
turn
happening
1 of
at the moment.
Gaslands. This is
All
why
right.
we play the game.
This is why we play the game. This is cool stuff that happens like that, and this is why I made a monster truck to see things like this happen.
All
But
right. Back. Nobody has 6 hazards, although Donk and Footloose are both spouting 5.
Yep. So they are close.
But we're going to go with Manic Monday, my last car to go. Manic has a handling of 2,
2.
with a free 1 for a medium straight. So it's a shift, spin, and free shift. I'm going to take that.
Okay. I was about to say
So-
that's not bad at
So
all.
we're gonna shift up, and then we're going to cancel, and then we're gonna take the spin.
Okay.
So +1.
And the question is, you're long enough, you might actually make contact. Oh, not
Not
quite.
but now I get to spin,
which could cause contact.
which I'm going to wham.
Okay, yep. So we got some contact,
But
you're
I'm in.
gear 2 and
gear
I'm gear
2.
2. So that's a wash, which means nothing happens from
I will
behind.
declare an evade.
I'm going to declare evade.
We both only get 1 hazard.
All right. Because, because if you would have declared anything else, it would have just been 2 hazards for the 2 of us. Which,
And the RAM that's on the physical car is a bit misleading. I do not have a RAM on the Michigan Manic Monday.
okay, that makes sense. I was kind of wondering. I was like, 2 hazards wouldn't have been too bad because you wouldn't have gotten them with the RAM. But you don't actually have the RAM with this build, huh?
There's no RAM on Michigan Manic Monday.
All right. And in classic Gaslands fashion, we have this nice pileup starting here. But
Yellow snow has
let's
got
see
to go.
what yellow snow. So I think yellow snow's best option is just to go forward. Because I really don't want to smash into the back of you at the moment.
So medium straight.
So I think medium straight is what
You
we're
can do
doing.
short straight.
I could. I could. But we're going to do a medium straight. So, and you will see here in a second, oh yeah, from that, I'll end up kind of just right in the middle of everybody. So the beginning of next gear phase will be interesting in how we maneuver stuff. I mean, we could do it in an order that gets us out of there, or we could do it in a messy order, which causes more havoc.
Yes.
3 gear dice with 1 automatic shift because of what I chose in my gear. Shift,
Spin,
slide.
slide.
Well, I don't like that.
You could take the slide spin.
Do I not like that? Because that'll probably smash me into the side of you.
Yeah.
But yes. Yes.
We're taking the spin slide?
We're taking the spin slide with the free shift. So I'm going to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the spin won't get to happen. So I'm going to just cancel that with one of the shifts. My free shift, I'm going to shift up to gear 2, which gives me a hazard. The slide gives me a hazard. So I'm at 2 hazards currently. And I drive out here and try to pull some fancy stuff where I, right at the last second, go, but I end up going crunch with my back end right against yours. Does the car sit like this, or does it try to sit as parallel as possible?
It will go as parallel as possible. So once you hit the slide template, you go parallel and go forward.
Cool. So
is technically a side collision.
Side collision, which is
just your own gear.
So 2.
I am in gear 3.
I am going to go for the collision.
I am going to evade the collision.
So 2 dice is what I will roll for the collision as I swipe you with my back end. And we've got nothing.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
Wonderful.
Because
That's what I like to hear.
4 up. So we get 2 hazards each. Because I declared a collision. What's it called again? Not a collision.
That's a collision.
Well, I declared a, what do you declare?
Smash.
A smash. I declared a smash. So I'm up to 4 hazards, and that officially ends gear phase 1, right?
Yep, and we're going to move on to gear phase 2.
All right.
Pole position now passes over to Team Jolly.
All right, so I have decisions to make. Technically, if I go with Donk and Dancing Jim, I hit your car.
Yep, and then you would up and over my
And then
car.
I up and over it. And if you start with him, you'll just go through me because you're already in contact with it. So I'm fine with that. Let's go dance. Let's go Donk and Dancing
Jim.
I am going to go with a turn. Is what I'm going to do.
Regular turn?
Regular turn.
Okay.
So I won't get any bonuses, but I won't get any negatives.
And don't worry about hitting me because you're just going to go right over me.
Yep.
So we'll figure out the template later. We just know that you will be clear.
Yep. But a collision will still happen.
A collision will still happen. So what? It's going to be a rear collision.
Well,
so
I got to do my dice first to figure out whatever.
Nothing free on this template.
Nope, nothing free on this template. So 3 handling dice. Oh, spin, slide, shift.
Spin, slide, shift.
I do not like that.
Slide is bad.
Slide. So we're going to take a. Ooh, you know what? We're going to re-roll 2 of them if I'm pushing because that puts me up to 6.
That does push you up to 6.
And I need to try to get below 6. So we're going to re-roll both of those. Shift, shift. Beautiful.
3 shifts.
So what we're going to do, I've already taken my hazard for pushing it. We're going to get rid of 2 hazards, gain 1 hazard, and shift up, which puts me at a net of back to 5. Oh, I might have to evade. You know what? I'm going to end up flipping anyway, I think. So
wonderful.
Because I'm going for the collision. But yeah, so we'll end up at 5. We'll go. Actually, I don't have to go up another gear. That'll put me at 4 if I evade. But evading doesn't make for good entertainment. So yeah, we're going to. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. End up at 5.
Okay.
Shift up 1, 2, 4, which won't do me much good. This is one of the entertainment value moves.
So you're in gear 4.
I'm in gear 4.
Gear 3 on Dancing Queen. So
the
you roll one die.
And we are going for the smash because 1 or 2 hazards puts me in possible flip mode anyway.
I'm going to evade. Oh, no.
Nothing.
It's a miss.
Oh.
It's a miss.
But
okay.
I've got up and over.
Up and over.
But we will take our 2 hazards each. Puts me at 7. Up and over lets me continue my move to right there.
That's going to put me at 6.
Ooh.
But I've got something fun on my turn.
Oh, do you?
Or on this wipeout.
Okay, so wipeout. Let's go over wipeouts real quick.
Your wipeout goes first.
Mine goes first. I definitely have a chance of wiping out, and I want higher than my gear. My gear or higher? Is that what it is?
Sorry, I'm looking up because all of a sudden chat has appeared.
Ooh.
And right now, hi, Dad. Does the game affect memory? I don't know. Does it?
Does it?
I don't know. What?
I guess it depends on in what way we're talking affected memory. Yeah. All games help out with memory retention.
Now that we can see chat, feel free to talk to us and we'll try and talk back.
All right, so I need my gear or above, correct? Is that what it is?
Wipeout, roll d6. If lower than current gear, you suffer 2 hits and move forward medium straight.
Yeah, so lower is typically
Lower is
the
bad.
worst one.
Your gear or higher?
Let's not go lower this time,
Your
dice.
gear or higher?
Nope, these dice just went lower.
All right, so you get 2 hits.
I get 2 hits. Boom, boom, down 2 hull points.
Forced medium straight.
Forced medium straight, which
could collide.
Which probably will collide. Yes.
Yes.
So collides right there. And what else happens?
I believe you were a little bit this way. Because I had a... you will suffer a collision, which means it will be your own gear thrown against you.
Yep.
Would you like to evade?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's evade.
Okay, so your own gear is 4.
Yep.
So the gate will smash you for 4.
Oh, yeah.
2 hits. 5s and 6s are hits.
It's 4s, 5s, and 6s.
4s, 5s, and 6s?
Yep.
I thought it was just 5s and 6s.
Because a 6 is a critical. 4s and 5s are normal hits.
Oh, wow.
So
4
3
plus
hits.
the hit. 6 is crit. That's right.
All right.
I'm remembering now.
So I
3
can
hits.
roll up to my gear, 4 of them for evades,
Yes, I believe
which
so.
are only 6s that evade. These dice have not been like
Oh,
in high
that's
rolls.
right. That's the only 6.
Oh, but I get 2 of them.
Wait, 2. Take 1 damage.
So take 1 damage. All right. That wasn't as bad as I was fearful of at the moment. But then I am put down to gear 1, right?
Yep, you reset, go to gear 1, discard all hazard tokens, and then the player clockwise will get to pivot you.
Okay.
Center point to any facing. So we're going to have you go just like that.
All right. And then your wipeout.
My wipeout. So, we'll see if it happens, but I have rocket thrusters on Dancing Queen. So if I are moved as part of a flip, I can choose to use a long straight veer or gentle template instead of the medium straight.
Ooh.
All right, I'm in gear 3, so I need to roll a 3 or better to not flip. Hey, I don't flip.
You don't flip,
I reset,
but you still reset down to gear 1, right? Just no damage and no moving forward.
and now you pivot me.
And we're in contact like that, so I guess I pivot you around like this, so that way I'm not in. Well, no, so I'll still be in contact with you, just so I could ignore you, but make some things difficult for poor old Footloose.
Oh no.
And that's Donkey Dancing Jim causing havoc.
Yeah. Not entirely happy with that outcome.
That's why I love this game, just the amount of pure havoc that happens.
We're gonna go with Manic Monday. Manic's gonna take a gentle turn, I believe.
Okay, and since Manic's already in contact with Fireblazer, the burner, he'll get to ignore him when moving.
1 free shift on this template in 2nd gear.
All right.
It's a lot of spins.
I was about to say it's probably
It's
not
a lot of spins. I need to push it because I need some. Well,
if you want to keep on going with him, you're gonna. I mean, you got the free shift.
I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
I can get something better than 2 spins.
2 slides. Nope.
Like
that is
all right.
better.
So I'm going to cancel the slide
Okay.
with the shift, and I'm going to use my free shift to go up 1.
Okay. So that way you can still keep on going next gear phase.
Yes.
I was about to say, I will hold the template for you if you want to pick up and move.
Pick up and move. Am I touching? Am I underneath?
Your barrel is, but that's it.
Just my barrel?
Just the barrel. So it all depends on if you want to count the tip of the barrel or not.
Looking up on the screen, and if I'm not counting the ram for movement, that means I'm not counting the barrel.
Okay.
So we're going with chassis if you want to be under the gate.
So just barely
Not through the gate.
Okay. So no active weapons yet.
Yep.
And you're at a spot that I will probably end up running into the vacuum if I go straight, so. All right. And that's it for
Yeah, that's it for Manic.
Manic Monday. All right. Let's see. A turn won't be good because a turn is a veer, though, could work. We're going to try a veer because I could do a veer in
All right.
second gear.
Veer locked in.
Oh. And
Seemed like the right call.
looks like a veer is absolutely the way to go. That's probably my one good call for tonight, and then everything else will be downhill.
Second gear veer gives you a free shift.
Free shift, so I will get a free shift, and I'm rolling 3 handling dice. Wow, 3 spins. We don't need 3 spins, so we're gonna push to re-roll that.
Got it. You're at 4.
Gear up. So 4 hazards with that, and that's better. Hazard shift. And I'm currently in gear 2 with the fire blazer, so I will need to shift up. So I'll cancel this hazard, shift up 1, and cancel the hazard from that shift with the free shift I got.
All right, so just the +1 from the push it.
Yep.
Okay.
And
There you
then
go, and then your weapons are hot.
are going to be hot, and then fire blazing. That's the sound effect and the voiceover that goes off when he kicks it up. Fire blazing.
All right, first shooting phase.
First shooting phase. Do I have anything that does anything? I have
Handguns.
I have handguns because my rockets and my magnetic jammer are both forward facing. I could also Eureka, but I don't want to use it this early because I don't know what I would even do with it at this point. So handguns. 2 handgun shots because I have 2 crew. They have 360 degree and they are the short or the medium, right? Or the short.
Medium.
Medium, which they have plenty of range, as we can see right there, the medium. So 2 dice, 4s, 5s hit, 6s crit. Let's toss them in here. Nope, 2 2s. Continuing the low rolls.
You're not doing good at trying to hit me.
Nope, I've gotten to roll like 7 dice so far and
All right.
missed of every one.
On my turn, I'm forced to activate Footloose because Dancing Queen was reset to 1. So I'm going to be very sad.
And smash into the side of...
Yep, so we're gonna hit a gentle turn in second gear so I can just kind of align myself a little better. Sure.
Slightly bit better.
Every millimeter matters in a game like this.
It does, actually. We've definitely smashed into stuff.
All right, I've got hazard, shift, spin, and then there's a free shift coming in there. Let's see, I am poking around at 5 hazards. So I need a whole bunch of shifts.
Yeah.
I'm going to push it and try to re-roll. So I'm going to go up to 6.
Okay.
We're going to keep this one.
We are also rolling pretty...
There we go. All right, so we got shift, my free shift, and a spin. We'll cancel. We will... Oh, gosh.
You're stuck in a tight spot now.
Stuck in a tight spot. So we'll go up because I am going to wipe out. So we'll stay in this and I'll just have to activate. So I tell you what, I'm just going to cancel 2 hazards. So I'm going to go down to 4 hazards, but I'm not going to shift up at all.
Okay.
So I can start next gear phase at 2 instead of 1 for wiping out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to go forward. Oh, you know what is going to... No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
So I'm going to go, we're going to collide, and then both cars will declare an evade.
I was about to say you get to so just one each.
Just one each, and Footloose is sitting at 5 hazards.
5 hazards in gear 2.
There we go.
So, yeah, I was about to say, are you going to actually declare a smash against your own car?
And what I have not come to expect is that Manic Monday is my pack leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, your turn.
All right. Yellow Snow is going next. Yellow Snow gets to ignore Manic Monday, which doesn't matter much because I'm facing this way anyway.
Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen, Manic Monday is over here. Footloose, Dancing Queen.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. My knowing names of cars is the same as knowing names of people, where it takes like a good hour for me to remember.
Takes the 4th death race.
Yep. We're definitely doing some sort of turn. I'm trying to figure out. I want to do
Go hard.
hard turn.
Go hard.
Turn. Yeah, we're going to go hard turn.
Go hard, go home.
Oh wait, what gear am I on?
You're in 2nd gear.
Second gear, so I will need to.
Did Fireburner move up a gear?
Yes, 1 gear. I was about to say, wait a minute. Yep, we're going to do the hard turn like that, which was a bit too much, but okay.
You locked in?
But I locked in, yep. Handling dice. So let's see what we do for 3 handling dice for
No
yellows.
freebie on this template.
No freebie on this template, but no negative either. So shift,
slide.
Do I want that slide? I don't, because that'll collide me with this. But we'll keep that roll. I'm going to cancel the slide.
This is where the slide would go. And there's a big old obstruction right here.
Yep, that would be bad. So we're going to cancel the slide. We're going to shift up and gain 1 hazard, which puts me at 5. And we'll end up like that, which isn't good. Because
you're right at Donkin Danson's honky tonk.
Looking at the back of them, and there's no way I'm going to be able to avoid that. So yeah, I turned way too hard. It's been a while since we played, Tony. I'm a little rusty with the turns.
A little rusty? All right, that's the end, because Dancing Queen can't go.
All right, pole position is back to you.
And in 3rd gear. All right, so I only have 1 car available to go in 3rd gear, and that is Mr. Monday. Manic Monday, I think we're going to go medium straight.
Just try to get out there, activate the weapons, go for it.
Yep. So we're going to hit the medium. And handling of 2, 1 free on this.
1 free on this for the gear.
We got hazard, shift, and my free shift. I'm going to take that, so I'm going to shift up to 4th gear, and then I'm going to cancel that hazard. So I'm going to be 4th gear, 5 hazards.
4th gear, 5 hazards. All the toys. A sponsor perk that we both have, because it says named weapon. Is that just any weapon?
I believe so.
Okay. So whenever we fire a weapon for the first time, basically in a game that we haven't used before, we get an
audience vote.
Okay, so that would have been an audience vote for the pistols, but I missed it. So
now pistols are out for the rest of the game.
For me, it'd be for me, for you, whenever.
By any vehicle during this game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you got the pistol shots off first.
Okay.
You got all the toys vote.
The audience vote. Okay, so since we're both Michigan, even if you weren't Michigan, we'd still kind of be competing with that a little bit.
A little bit. So I've crossed the threshold. I've got some handguns.
I'm about to say you got handguns if nothing else.
I got handguns if nothing else. We'll fire. We got 3 crew on the truck, so we got 3 handguns coming in. I should also say, Manic has the headshot perk.
Ooh, what's that one do?
When making a shooting attack, this vehicle's critical hits inflict 3 instead of 2. Headshot.
Don't roll 666s, Tony. Or
no, I'll only roll 1.
So 4,
3, 4.
4, and I'm in gear 3 with Fire Blazers, so I get 3 evade dice. Only 6 is evade. So no evasions. All 5s. So close so far. So 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaving me with 6 left. All right.
And that'll be it for Mr. Monday. And Monday is at max gear.
Ooh, so you'll get Oh, yep. You already switched to gear phase, Tony. I forgot about the gear phase switch, but you got it. All right. So the question is, can I position Fireblazer in any way that lets me shoot at your guy? And I don't think there is a good way for that at the moment.
If you go beside me and then take a spin.
A slide spin, so that way I'm like.
If you go forward and slide, then you'll come in contact with me. You got to like veer and then spin.
Will the slide go into contact with you? Like the slide.
From what I'm seeing, yeah.
Well, not if I choose something like this. The slide would put me. Well, it might. I guess.
Yep.
We're going to go with the medium. We're just
Okay.
going to go for going up there.
All right, we'll go side by side.
Which I think.
My spikes won't matter for.
Okay.
Yep.
So 3 shift dice, and I am currently at 4, so I've got to be careful with the hazards. That does not do well. The spin, do I want the spin? No, because the spin would be bad, because I would just contact you. Yeah, so we're going to push to re-roll, go up to 5 hazards, and we'll re-roll these 2 that aren't shift dice. I am getting a free shift off of that with the 3rd gear I'm in. So that's good. Shift and hazard. So I guess what we'll do is, with the free shift I get, we'll cancel this hazard. We'll shift up. We'll cancel the hazard from the shift up. So I'll remain at 5 and go up 1 to gear 4. So, boom. Ooh, just barely not colliding there. The question is, do I want to use Eureka right now? And I kind of do. Tony. So the big question is, can you hand me that rule book so I can look at?
So you can look at all the guns.
Look at all the guns.
All right, so.
Because
here's your menu, monsieur.
Eureka.
Once per game, you look at your stuff, I'll read it off. Once per game, at the start of its attack step, this vehicle's controller may declare any weapon that this vehicle has not attacked with yet this game. This vehicle counts as being armed with the declared weapon on the facing of their choice for the next attack only. So once per game, if you have the Eureka trait.
I've got it, and I know what it's got to be. It's got to be 125 millimeter cannon on my left side.
I mean, I think that's fine.
So we'll see here in a second. But 125 millimeter cannon on my left side, which left side is facing Tony, so that would put him in my firing arc. And it will be 8d6, and it is a weapon that hasn't been used yet, so it will also be a fan vote.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So second fan vote for me, and 8d6.
see special rules, page 72. Let's see what the special rule is, just in case. 125 millimeter cannon. When fired, the active vehicle immediately gains 2 hazard tokens if not a tank.
Oh, maybe I don't want that then. Let's go flame.
I don't know, you declared it.
I did, but I'm switching the flamethrower
All
because
right, cheater medal goes Jolly.
Yep. In that case,
Flamethrower. Splash, fire, indirect.
splash might hit me, but that's fine because I'm the fire blazer. So 6d6 on
Manic.
Manic. 1 crit hit for 2 hits. That's it. Boo.
Let's see if I can evade them here.
Yep.
No
Nope.
evasion. So 2
2
damage and I'm on fire.
2 damage and on fire. And I believe that's, unless Splash does something. So does Splash,
Splash.
Does
Let's see. Those are weird rules.
I'll say if Splash hits me, I might be on fire too.
Advanced rules.
Advanced rules, we're seeing if my flamethrower that close catches me on fire too.
It's crew fire. Splash. When a weapon with the splash rule is used to attack, the weapon must target and attack every vehicle beneath the shooting template.
Oh, okay, so no. All right, so it would just be one of these templates and everything underneath of it but since there's only one vehicle there that's getting touched by the template, I wasn't sure if maybe it would just like automatically hit me too, but yep, that's it for Fire Blazer.
And I'm out of activatable cars.
So now I've got Yellow Snow to run into the back of Donk. So the question is, what elegant way do I want to do this? And I think I want it to be an elegant way that turns me a little bit.
Not going fast enough for a swerve, are you?
Not going fast enough.
No, yes, you are. You're going fast enough for a swerve.
I don't think a swerve will do me any good. It'll just crash me into the other thing. I might as well just turn and touch Donk. So we're going to Yellow Snow's in 3, so couldn't do this. Get a hazard. Hazard doesn't matter much. So yeah, we're going to do a hairpin turn.
All right, now that you've locked in hairpin, can we go to the overhead real quick, Clay? For my own edification, I want to see if I was right. If swerve would have saved you. Which it would have.
Yep. Well,
you might have crashed into that, but
I wouldn't have hit Donk, but I didn't figure I'd get past that. So let's
hairpin in 3rd. That's a hazard.
Hairpin in 3rd. That's a hazard. You know what? We're going to shortcut this because rolling dice doesn't really matter because I'm going to end up with hazards anyway.
You don't have to roll dice.
I don't have to roll dice because I'm going to get 1, go to 7. I guess if I roll 3 shifts, I could possibly.
Yeah,
because we're automatically we're at 5, 6, 7, 1 for the template, 1 for the collision, even if I invade. So if I roll 3 of these, I could stay at gear 3.
Never know.
But nope. So at this point, we're going to end up wiping out. So we'll just take the wipe out. Number of tokens doesn't matter for me for any reason because I don't have any special rules. So we turn like that and collide.
Both declare evades?
Both declaring evades.
1 hazard each.
1 hazard each, which puts Yellow Snow up there. Donk and Dancing Jim, that's our first one because they have already reset. So I've got to go for a flip test. So that is going to...
You need a 3 or higher.
3 or higher, which these dice have not been blessed me with. Oh, but a 4.
All right, so you just reset?
Just reset and no flip.
And we're going to take, and I'm going to spin you to go that way.
Cool. All right, so we are down to just 2 cars in this current gear phase still going.
4th gear.
Oops, I moved the wrong one.
You receive pole position.
Pole position. Da, 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 da. And I've got 2 fan votes. So the fan vote things, I can spend 1 to reduce hazards by D6, correct?
1 vote, you can change your gear, remove D6 hazards.
Okay, so we'll spend 1 to remove D6 hazards, because I'm at 5. So I'll remove 3. And we'll go from there. So I'll keep the hold of the other one. I was thinking about maybe shifting up.
Can you make sense of those comments? Air Beach Boys.
Q.
Q?
Is Air Beach Boys a song?
No.
I don't know.
Tony's mom. What?
You need to call your parents and make sure.
Are you okay? Do I need to come home?
Let's see. So what kind of turn do I want? I'm in gear 4, so I can't do a hard turn. I can't do a hairpin turn anymore. And that building is right there, which is rough. Actually, I could. So we are going to. Oh man, yep, we are going to shift down a gear with my last one, because that'll let me use different templates, and I'm going to try to shift it back up. So the question is, hard turn or hairpin turn? Hairpin turn is a bit much.
You can't take hairpin turn.
I put me down to 3.
Oh, you put you down to 3?
With my second.
I wasn't paying
point.
attention.
Yep. Either way is going to give me a hazard, which that's not the correct one. He went down to 3. I don't know why I switched that. He was at 4. We're going to hard turn. So hard turn puts me like that, which is fine. You can mash into me, I suppose, if you want. And we're going to roll dice. So my gear dice Wow, shift, spin, slide. That's actually not horrible. I kind of like that. So except for the fact, and you're maxed out at gear 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even if I don't go up another gear, that's okay. I can start at 3.
You taking the slide?
I'm going to take the slide,
Okay.
take the spin, get rid of 1 hazard. So I gain 1, 2, so really gain 1 hazard up to 3. Because now I go, and then this lets me adjust like this, correct?
Yes, from your position there. Hold on.
Yep.
Get those out of the way. Now you can spin up to 180 degrees.
So we'll spin like that, because that gets me out of easy ram range from you. It puts me at a nice shot that way.
Okay.
And that's it for me. I didn't go up any, so I won't go again, but this is gear phase 4, and you are maxed out at 4, so we're going back to gear 1 after this. So
Yeah, I'm going to take a turn. Who would have thought?
Uh-huh. I mean, I agree. A turn's a very good decision.
Slip this under here.
I think you'll be good.
I think I'll be good.
I think you'll be good. Yeah.
All right. Let's not roll dice. Thinking rolling dice for me might be bad right now.
It could be, because being at 5, if you don't get a lot of shifts, that's going to be rough.
I'm going to roll dice.
Roll dice!
Oh,
Oh, there you go, 2 shifts.
Which I'm going to use to get rid of 2 hazards.
Yeah, just get rid of those hazards. Yeah, man.
I like that. Everything's coming up, Tony. We're going to go Nyum. I'm going to get a damage from fire.
From fire.
And then I'm going to fire some guns at you.
Oh, and it's if you're ever out of hazard tokens, that's when that goes away, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely within range of your handguns.
All right, 3 handguns coming at you because I've got 3 crew. Headshot.
Yep.
3 hits.
No headshot, but 3 hits. I'm at gear 3 because I shifted down 1 so I could use a better turn, so I need 6s. 1, so I take 2 hits. So I'm down to 4. Where did I put my pen at, Tony? Oh, you took my pen, Tony.
It's a pen of friendship.
There we go. All right, and now we don't have anybody else that can go, so we're back to gear phase 1 of round 2.
Round 2. Gear phase 1, Tony's turn. Everybody's back in it right now.
Everybody's back in it.
So,
But we just still have a cluster of stuff going on back here.
let's see. Now, we didn't tell it to the audience, but both Jolly and I know that these barrels and these barrels are destructive and explosive.
Which would be 2d6 if you collide with it.
Mm-hmm. And everything that's small, so all these barriers are also destructive. So you'll face a collision and then they'll be taken off the road.
So the explosive ones, you take the collision and then it explodes, so it's possible damage rolls twice? Is that what it means? Or is it an extra 2d6 to the collision roll?
I believe they are just destructible. So I believe you will collide with it. Sorry.
Oh, that's
And then they will explode, yeah.
okay. Yeah, so
That's how
they
we'll play
would
it.
collide and then you take the explosion damage. Okay.
And everything in medium will also take that explosion damage.
Okay, that's good to know.
So we're going to try not to do that. Do I try and swerve it, though?
It's either... Ooh, man.
I'm gonna try and swerve
Yeah,
it.
I
And
think-
also, before I forget, in the last one, I've got Dynamo. I activated in Gear Phase 4. I'm gonna add +1 ammo token to a single electrical weapon.
Okay, so your
My
arc,
lightning projector, which we'll see if anyone ever gets in my front arc. We're going to let's see here. I think I'm going to turn again. I think I'm going to actually take a long way around.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say you're probably going to turn out then, right?
I'm gonna
Just to
turn
go out and around.
Yes. So it's gonna get scooted forward a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna go out. I want to try and get rid of some of these hazards. All right, so we're gonna roll 2 dice.
All right.
2 more shifts.
2 more shifts. That's good.
Ever closer to getting rid of all those.
Getting rid of that fire.
And so,
And then, what does your truck sound like, Tony? There we go. There we go.
I'll go. I'll take my fire damage.
All right. So I will go ahead and go with Fire Blazer since he's out there, and then we'll figure out all of this back here.
Come on, I was hoping you'd go back here.
No. So we're just going to do a medium forward is what we are going to do, because where I've lined up, I should be good. Oh, that could be... That's fine. I'll have to do a little bit of turns when I get closer there. But, all right, 3 gear dice.
3 handling.
3 handling. Shift, shift, shift.
Plus a shift.
Plus a shift. So
4 shifts.
So we'll shift up 1 to 4. Or do I? No, I don't want to. I'm actually going to stay at 3. And we're just going to clear everything off. I got 3, so 1 wasted shift, but that's fine because I want to stay at 3 because that lets me do more handling to get through things. And the question is, am I within medium of...
Yes.
I am. So we're going to take 2 handgun shots that will roll double ones for me at Manic Monday. Boom. Oh no, we got a crit.
All right.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits. Ooh. Now we're starting to get some damage on you. You're halfway done with the haul? Yep.
Mm-hmm. You got 4 left, so...
Oh yeah, no.
We'll see who can outlast.
I was about to say, I'm definitely hurting a bit.
All right, we're going to go with the Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen is going to hard reverse turn.
Because in gear 1, you can basically treat your back end of your car as your front end for moving.
Exactly. And we're going to roll some dice. Dancing Queen's going to roll 3.
Ooh.
Spin slide, hazard.
That might not be horrible, actually.
I'm actually going to keep the spin slide.
I was about to say, because that'll let you position pretty well.
And then I'm going to push reroll this. Because I would like to shift up.
Need to, get out of...
Actually, I think, I'll take it. I'll take it, and then I'll just shift up.
I'm about to say, you get a free shift from the template.
And then I'll get 2 more for...
Yep, for the other one.
For the spin
slide. Put you at 5, but in a better position than what you thought you were going to be in.
Yep. So we'll take those out. But we're going to do some fancy stuff.
We are doing all kinds of slides tonight,
That's
Tony.
actually, that kind of worked out really
Yeah, I was about to say,
well.
Because then you get to move it and then reposition. Actually, that's really good. All right. Yeah, that's much better than ending up back here by the start again.
Yeah. Well, haha.
All right, we're going to go with yellow snow, and we're going to hairpin turn backwards. So let's see where that ends up. That's going to end up with a collision, but that's what we got. So the hairpin turn will end up with a collision. Let's roll some dice. And let's roll them inside. So the slide actually wouldn't be too bad, but I need a...
Yeah, the slide would get you out of collision.
But I need a spin in order to set it up really well. So that's fine.
Not necessarily. You can do from here. You can get a pretty good turn going.
We will go ahead and push the reroll this. So that'll be 1 on yellow snow for the push reroll. Because if I get a spin, that would be super awesome. Nope, shift. That's fine. All right. So I get. Is it a? Do I get it? Nope, nothing free on that.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this to mark.
Okay.
Me. That's going to line up.
I'm going to go back, and I think I end up right about here when I collide a few.
No,
oh, no, because I got the slide. Yep,
you would go
never
out
mind.
With the slide.
I forgot. The whole thing, I was happy about keeping the slide. All right. The slides are working out pretty well tonight, Tony. They're keeping us from getting into some horrible stuff. And I have active weapons, right?
Yes.
Which means 2 shots at Dancing Queen. So let's see what happens. I should finish up my hazards first, though. So hazard
Spin slide.
Why? Yep.
Shift up.
No spin.
No slide. Shift up.
Slide shift up is 2, and then the other shift will cancel 1, so I just go 1 up.
Okay.
So second gear, 2 hazards. All right, and then 2 handgun shots at Dancing Queen. Nothing.
No hits.
Nada. Those would be reversed the
Beautiful.
other way. Your
All
team
right.
would be decimated by now.
It's time for Footloose. Footloose is going to go short straight. Because I'm scared of Dunson Dankin.
Don't want to get too close to that with them getting ready to back up.
So we're gonna start things slow. And I've got 1.5 million.
Oh yeah, you'll just end up wiping out
Yep,
again.
so we'll push it.
Oh, I was about to say that would have been. Otherwise, that could have been nice again. We are rolling lots of spins and slides tonight.
Hey, it's gonna be terrible either way. All right, so I've got shift slide hazard.
There's no way to avoid having. Well, you get the free shift, so put that in there. Free shift. Now Tony's going to do math in his head.
Take out the slide.
So if you take out the slide and take out.
No, if I flip, I'm gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think.
But if I slide and go that way, I'm just gonna flip into myself. So I'll cancel the slide,
Okay.
and then I will cancel that
So
because I'm at 6.
6. So
Can't
straight
go
forward
below.
and then see if you do a flip. Poor Footloose is having a bad night. Getting ran over by Donk, which
No.
immediately.
Go up. No shooting,
So 2 or better.
and
That's better.
that's better. So we'll just reset down to first gear.
Well, the thing, if you can get a fan vote before during next gear phase, you can bump that up to 2 and be able to go.
I can, and we can just keep on going.
Yep.
You can rotate me.
Nah, we're gonna leave you like that.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be. I'll let your template choosing skills decide your fate.
Okay. All right, Donk and Dance and Jim.
Donk and Dance and Jim. Hairpin turn backwards or hard turn backwards.
So here's what I've come to know. Hard is 90 degrees.
Yep.
Hairpin is always more.
I'm going to go with a hard turn backwards because I think that'll face me pretty much directly at the gate.
Yep.
Which it will, which is good.
And 1 free shift in first gear.
1 free shift. So, and then it'll be for Monster Truck. Let me make sure I'm doing. Yeah, 3 handling. That's what I thought it was for Monster Truck. They have less hull points than a normal truck, but better handling and up and over. So shift, shift, shift. That seems like a keeper. So we will go.
More sound effects.
2 shifts up, which would be 2 hazards normally. But then we're going to use that third shift the third and the free shift to cancel both of those.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay at 1 hazard.
Now, before you move, I need you to give me the best backup sounds as you go.
Get out of my way! Or stay in it. Don't make a difference. That's exactly how they would say it. So there we go.
Oh, we're having a good time. All
Was
right,
that
next
good,
gear
Tony?
phase. Next gear phase. Pole position passes to you.
All right. And we are going to go with Fire Blazer, I think. If you want to mash into the side of Yellow Snow with your guy, I'm fine with that. So Fire Blazer, if I go straight too much, I am definitely going to collide with that. So I need to see. Well, a veer. I think a veer might be too much. Well, I think a veer is my only option because I know if I go straight, that's too much of a turn, except for hairpin would put me back in that. So yeah, veer.
Veering.
Let's see what happens here.
You buy?
I think so. Double check and make sure.
Got the center of the template to align to the center of the car. And I'm willing to give that to you.
All right. So that was just a barely. Okay.
A barrelly?
A barely.
Sorry.
All right. So let's not get any slides or anything. That is Fire Blazer Burner. I could roll no dice and just be fine. But that's not how we go here. So rolling dice. Shift, shift, spin.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I like that. So we're going to keep that. I am currently in 3rd gear with Fire Blazer.
You can go up to 4th gear and really open up.
So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to 4th gear. So that's going to be 1 hazard. Da, 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 da. We're going to do the spin, which will be another hazard. But then we're going to cancel a hazard with the other shift
Okay.
that I've got.
So +1.
Yep. So +1. Yep. So 1 hazard in gear 4.
Move your car.
Like that, and then straight shot.
There we go.
There we go.
As a certain other YouTuber might say, you are threading the needle.
Threading the needle.
Here we go. All right, on my turn, we're gonna.
I'm about to say you got your full plethora of choices.
We're gonna.
You can see if you impress us with your handling skills over here. But
I've got no audience about to put that in 2nd gear.
oh, you don't yet, so
So
that'll have to wait, I guess.
I would love to swerve, but I'm not in the high enough gear to go with Dancing Queen, so I'm gonna do like a turn here. I think a regular turn might do it. It might be a hard turn. And hope to get a spin. But that puts me right in front of you.
In front of.
So I'm gonna go with Manic Monday while I can.
Okay.
4th gear, we're gonna turn. As best as our handling will allow, we're gonna go to the side, and I will get a hazard for taking this in 4th gear.
Okay. As we call it, Manic Monday's taking the scenic route.
And we're gonna roll some dice because I would love a spin.
Yeah. A spin would be pretty fantastic.
Shift hazard, we're gonna push that hazard.
Might as well push it because it's a hazard.
I want
regardless.
that. I want that spin.
A slide.
Yikes.
Which is not ideal because that
Yike-a-roonies.
just puts you out further.
That does put me out for.
You're at a good gear though, so you could just cancel the slide.
I was hoping to reduce my hazards because my time on this world is limited. I need to see if you'd be in double if I took that. Yeah. So I'll cancel it out.
Okay.
Cancel it out. We'll do that. Put me at the end.
You gotta make the sound effects, Tony.
I'm gonna Eureka this just so I can get my.
You gotta make your sound effects, Tony. There we go. All right, what you popping off with Eureka?
All right, Eureka is gonna pop. We're gonna do something that's got double range in the side here.
All right, am I at that weird angle? I don't think you'll have line of sight either way because of the way the line of sight works, because it comes straight off of the side, right?
Yeah, but I can go. I can put it on the back.
Okay, if you can put it on the back, then you could have, from side, you're good then. I was about to say that's weird if that's the way I was trying it was the way it is, because then there's like some dead spaces.
All right.
That makes far less dead space.
I need double range. Do I 25 millimeter cannon this? That gives me 2 more hazards. No.
Double range. There is like
The BFG.
heavy machine gun.
That is the BFG 73.
Ooh.
The big fantastic gun is what that stands for.
Oh, I see. I see.
When this weapon is fired, the vehicle makes an immediate forced move medium straight backwards, reduced to gear 1, gain 3 hazard tokens.
That sounds even worse.
Death Ray. Ooh, it's an electrical, which I can take. If this weapon scores 5 or more uncancelled hits on the target during a single attack and set a comic damage, immediately remove you from play.
Okay. How many do you get to roll for Death Spray?
3d6.
So you have to get crits.
Yeah, which with
But you got headshot, right? So 1 crit and 2 hits
it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I could also do the heavy machine gun. Just do 3d6. No.
I'd go Death Ray.
Minigun is 4d6.
Do Death Ray. You got this, Tony.
Oh, gosh, we do it for the people, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh, bazooka, 3d6 and blast, which gives you hazards for every hit.
On Fire Blazer?
Yeah.
Could do a little bit. Won't put me into anything dangerous, but...
We'll do Death Ray.
Death Ray! Which you do get a fan vote for. Because it's the first time that weapon has been fired by any car.
All the toys.
All the toys.
All right, we're gonna Death Ray this. 3d6.
3d6. No sixes.
I really
no
need these
sixes,
crits.
No sixes. No
I got
sixes.
headshot.
I know. Worries me. 1 for 3.
3 hits.
All right.
So no immediate Death Ray hit.
So I'm at gear 4. 3 hits. Okay, 6s. 1. So I take 3. Oh, I take 2.
Take 2.
Because, so I am down to 2. Boom, boom. All right. And that's it, right, for Manic Monday?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So have gone. We've got this pile back
Dance
here.
or
Right?
yellow?
Yellow. And we're going to go yellow is in gear 2, which is good because we're in gear phase 2 now. Going to do a hard turn. So like that. And let's do some rolling. Oh, there we go. So shift, hazard, shift, and I'm pretty sure, and nothing, no negative or positive for the hard turn in the gear I'm in. So we'll keep that. We'll shift up 1 gear and then cancel this hazard. So I'll gain 1 hazard overall, going up to 3, go up to gear 3, and then just like that. I don't believe I'm within range of anything anymore to shoot. Nope. Because all I have is a forward-facing heavy machine gun besides the handguns. So you'll go, Tony.
All right, we're going to go with Dancing Queen. I'm not going to activate the teleporter yet.
Is it once per game use?
No, actually. All right, we're going to activate the teleporter. So, at the start of this vehicle's activation, the vehicle may choose to activate the experimental teleporter prior to and in addition to its normal movement. Oh, I see. I immediately gain 3 hazard tokens when I do that. So no, I'm at 5.
Okay.
How it would work is I would roll a die, anything other than a hazard, and I can teleport
a
myself
medium?
medium.
Okay.
But if it's a hazard, you can teleport me long.
Ooh. Okay.
So we're going to go medium straight. We're going to try to get rid of some of these hazards.
You can get within handgun range.
Shift, slide.
Shift, slide.
Slide is not entirely terrible.
Not terrible, but
I'm going to cancel. I'm going to cancel the slide with my free.
Okay.
I'm going to shift.
Your dad says more sound effects. Your mom says no.
I think she's saying no to the. Do we need to check them out?
Oh, okay. Oh, do we need to check them out? I was about to say I was going to be sad if you didn't want any more sound effects because they're happening.
I'm going to drop 2, and then I'm going to shift up 1. So I'm going to go into 3rd.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the slide.
Okay. Oh, so you're taking the slide?
Because that's what's going to put me at a non-wipeout.
All right. There's your slide down, which means you can't shoot me with your front. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna machine gun and handgun you. Yes, that will give me another audience vote for all the toys because machine gun has not been used
machine gun's
yet.
first time. Yep.
And so that's going to be 3d6 altogether.
All right.
2
Hit.
hits.
And Yellow Snow is gear 3, so it needs 6s. Nope, so 3 hits. Chung, chung, chung. And that's the first Yellow Snow is taken. So 3 hull points down. Then
It's Donk and Dancing Jim.
Donk and Dancing Jim. We're in gear 3 of Donk and Dancing Jim, so they're going to do a swerve. So we're going to try to get a bit of a lineup here. So we're going to go like that. And let's roll some dice. Because we're in gear phase 2, right? Or are we on? We're still in 2, because we're at the end of 2. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we'll roll dice. We like to roll dice.
Slide, shift.
I do not like that, though. I do not like that at all. So we're going to push to re-roll those 2 slides. Keep that shift. Do I have a... No positive or negative for swerve in gear 3. And then shift and hazard. So we're going to cancel this hazard. I've still got a 3. We're going to cancel one of the hazards on me instead of shifting up. So I'll go down to 1 hazard and
Guns are hot.
Guns are hot. So that front heavy machine gun is going to go. So that is a fan vote, because the first time a heavy machine gun's been fired, right? Mm-hmm. So 1 fan vote point.
Here you go.
Ooh, you got special ones? Thank you. And then heavy machine gun into
Go for it.
Dancing Queen, because you are right there. So that's going to be 3 dice. 1 crit for 2 hits.
2 go through.
2 go through. And then we're going to do rapid fire once per round. So this is the only time I can do it this entire round. After attacking, if a weapon is vehicle may resolve an additional attack step in which it may fire, which it may only attack with that weapon. So this will be the only time until next round. But we're going to do it again. So, oh, 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. Oh, 1 hit, yeah.
All right. At the start of my activation, I'm going to spend an audience vote to shift Footloose up 1 gear.
Woohoo! Footloose is back in the race.
And then Footloose is going to, believe.
Let's see some fancy thread in the needle.
We're going to take a hard turn in 2nd gear. Yeah. We're going to hard turn it.
Okay.
Yep. And roll some skids.
Well, that
Trace
looks good.
shiftitos. We're going to go to 3rd gear, and then we're going to get out all hazards.
All right.
So we're going to go. Whoop.
Still not crossed the line yet, so no hot guns yet.
No hot guns. Not cross buns.
Not cross buns, hot guns.
That's it.
All right.
We
so
go on to gear phase 3.
Pole position changes to you.
Pole position is me. We're going to go with Mr. Monday, I believe. And I'm going to spend an audience vote to decrease by D6
Okay.
hazards. Because I really don't want this fire damage.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey,
3, you got
that's
rid
what
of
I
them.
needed.
So the fire damage is gone.
Fire goes out.
So fire is out. Poof. Here's that back.
And we're going to hit a turn. Gonna keep on turning. Where'd my turn go?
Just go right here.
Give me that.
I didn't take it. I probably did after last time I moved your car for you, but.
We'll get there eventually.
Just another manic Monday.
That's gonna give me a hazard.
Glad it's Wednesday. Ooh.
And then we're gonna roll some dice.
Table ready day. Ooh.
I'm gonna shift into hazard.
You're maxed out on gear,
Listen, I need to shift down.
so that way you get some better turns going.
Yep, so I'm gonna shift down and I'm gonna take a hazard. So I'll be back up to 3. But
you're
most
not on
importantly,
fire.
I'm not on fire. So I'll go over there.
All right. We're gonna go with Fire Blaze. We're gonna go Fire Blaze with the burner next. I'm in gear 4. Gear 4 can still not use long yet, so we're still gonna do a medium forward. And my maximum gear is 5. So we'll do a medium forward, which will end up like so. And we're going to roll those three glorious dice.
I should not have shifted down because I didn't realize what gear we're in. Oh well.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that either, to be honest. I was just thinking about getting better turns, which was the same thing I think you were thinking about. Cocked. All right, shift, hazard, shift. We're going to cancel this hazard, shift 1 up for a hazard to 5. Do I want to do that? Shift up? Because if I continue to go straight, that's going to be bad. What does it take to do you can do a swerve in 5.
You can do a swerve, you can do a gentle, and you can do a straight.
And we're in gear phase 3. You know what? I'm not worried about it yet because I'm in 4. And I'm not going to do any longs at the moment with that barrier there. So I'm going to cancel this. And then I'm going to take out a hazard to go down to 0 hazards. And we will peel off. We're doing this for family. Because that's what matters at the end is family. We're going to Vin Diesel this.
That leaves with me going next.
Yep. In 2 awkward positions. The theme of our cluster back here, awkward positions.
I'm going to go hard turn. No, I'm going to do a hairpin turn in 3rd gear on Footloose. Yep. It's going to give me a hazard.
Okay, but I think you'll clear. I think that's a good call.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the squeak by rule in play, everybody. Because it's by your...
Yeah, no, you're good. You gave me the squeak by on that, so that's definitely good.
All right, I want to roll all my dice.
All right, roll them all.
I'm going to push those 2.
I was about to say, you don't want that slide. A spin would be nice, but not a slide.
Okay, that's better. I'm going to cancel that. And then I'm going to shift up to...
4, because we're in 3 at the moment.
Do I want to do?
You're not going to get to go if you don't shift it up.
Okay, I'll shift up.
We learned that lesson with Manic Monday. Now make the squealing turning sound effects. It's a Honda. You can tell by the way it sounds.
You can tell by the way it is. Now, here's the fun thing. I've got the Kinetic Super Booster.
Ooh, what does that do?
The Kinetic Super Booster.
It kinetically super boost. Duh.
Duh. The Kinetic Super Booster is a bizarre electrical weapon that transfers a jolt of kinetic energy to the target. The target of a Super Booster attack suffers no damage, but instead immediately increases its current gear by 1 for every successful hit without gaining hazard tokens. The Super Booster may not increase a vehicle's current gear beyond its max gear.
All right, what facing
So I
is
can
that?
send somebody right up. It's on my sides.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, so you could definitely...
So Snow is
Snow
going
is
to be subject of a 6 attack.
Kinetic super booster. All right, I might go up to horrible unable to turn speeds.
I can only hope.
Yep. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
It's 4 hits.
Snow is in 3, so 6s. I'm probably going to go up to max gear.
It's also an audience vote for me.
Yep. So 1, so that's still 3. So I'm going up to max gear of 5. Clunk, clunk, and that's what it does, right?
Yep, that's what it does.
So it's shifting up though, gives hazards still,
no,
right?
it does not give
Doesn't
hazards.
get- doesn't
it
give-
specifically says does not give
Okay.
hazards.
Cool. All right, that's going to make turning really hard, but
And then I fired off a new weapon.
yep. So
I
fan
got
vote.
a fancy little fan vote. There we go.
Which there you go. Now that I could get Manic Monday back in the game again.
How?
Shift up 1 during.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
You can. All right. It's Donkin' Dancing Gym time, I think. Or would it be best to get Yellow Snow out of the way? Probably best to get Yellow Snow out of the way. But then you get a chance to move Dancing Queen.
I'll still get to move Dancing Queen.
I know, but not before I run you over.
And then I'll just run into Yellow Snow.
That's fine. Yellow Snow's used to it. He came from slime. Donkin' Dancing Jim are driving a monster truck with 2 heavy machine guns for one reason. To run stuff over. And then you're like, what are the heavy machine guns for? Those are for when running stuff over doesn't work out.
Okay,
Shoot.
all right. You got yourself there eventually.
A medium forward. because up and over will put me up and over after this collision. So that's what we're going to do. My 3 gear dice, 3 handling dice. Shift, shift, shift. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gear 4 max worth. Shift up to gear 4. Get a hazard. Spend the other 3 to move these hazards away. So 0 hazards at the moment, and we're going to go into a collision. So I'm going to mark where I would be after the end of the move. Since I'm going to go up and over, it will be, that will be the edge. All right, so we move up, boom, crunch. And it's going to be, I'm doing a smash.
I'm going to evade.
All right, so I'm in gear 4, coming at the side, so it's going to be 4 dice. So let us see what we get. Ooh, 2 crits, Tony. 2 crits and 2 ones for misses.
Yikes.
But 4 hits total.
I'm 3rd gear.
All right. Ooh, you evaded 1. So 3.
Take 3.
And then the up and over finishes.
That will also push me up.
Yep, we each get 2 hazards. Donkin, Dancing Jim, and the up and over puts me right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I did have a collision, so I don't. Is it if you have a collision or if you're in contact with something at the end of the move?
That's what I'm checking.
Okay, because I was about to say, do I still get to shoot since I went completely past you? Yeah, because you finished the remainder of your move, so that's where I end up. So I guess it's.
Hold on.
So now we're
distracted if the active vehicle is touching an obstruction at the start of its attack step.
Okay. So
The active
no.
vehicle is distracted.
Okay, so I get to attack still.
Yes.
Backward facing machine gun! That's why we made it. I might have been aware of that when I put the model together, being like, oh, this would be fun, run over something and then shoot it. But I was not aware of it at this point. All right, heavy machine gun, 3 dice. Into, that is Dancing Queen. So crit and a hit, so 3 hits.
3 go through.
Ooh, that was a brutal turn. Where did I put my pen? Tony stole the friendship pen, which is also my work pen. Oh, it's a good thing you got that 1 evasion. Down to 1 hull point and not looking great where you have to go.
And now the wipeout step.
Oh, because you got, oh man.
That's a wipeout.
That is a wipeout.
So we're going to
be
slam
a collision.
right into you.
Yep.
I will declare a smash. Might as well take you out with me.
I would say maybe you explode then too.
I don't have any ammo on me, so it's very unlikely that I
Because it would
explode.
just be a 6 to explode, wouldn't it?
I want to see if I can do some more, so I'm gonna evade.
Okay.
I want to see if I can keep Dancing Queen in the game here.
Can I smash?
You can choose to smash back.
Which would be, how would that work? Would it be
Your own gear.
my own gear against you? Yeah, let's smash.
Go for it.
So I am in gear 5 because you supercharged me. We'll teach you
Oh
this.
wait, no. I flipped. I take 2 damage.
Okay, so you automatically take
So
the
I'm
damage.
already out. So
'Cause you
I'll
flipped.
change. Knowing that, then I'll just smash you because I want to do damage.
Okay, you'll just smash me. I'll evade then in that case, I guess.
Yeah. So I'll go first.
So
1
hit. I'm in gear 5, so yep, got the hit.
Got the hit, and all right. So that was that collision, and now there's the you're dead. I'm gonna now move short straight. Actually, that was part of this game. Now I'm
Yep.
dead. Now I'm dead. I go short straight forward,
Forward, which will ignore yellow snow because you were already in contact. And then
which will destroy this.
destroy that. Doesn't cause any more damage to you because you're already at max damage.
And then we see if I explode.
And explode on a 6.
No
No,
explosions.
okay. And then out until you revive, right? Which you can't.
Yeah.
Can you can revive at any time, or do you have to wait until you're out of cards to revive?
I believe you have to wait till you're out of cars to revive.
Okay.
I think I've been playing that wrong before. If you have no vehicles currently in play,
Then you can revive.
respawn.
Okay. All right, so I've got Yellow Snow, who I'm pretty sure is just going to end up colliding with Donk, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that because I don't have a lot of choices. I'm a 5. I could do a gentle turn, which actually might, you know what, we're going gentle turn. Let's see if that works out. Because I'm surprised you can do a gentle turn in Gear 5. Yeah, that'll work out a little bit. So let's roll dice. I get a hazard automatically because gentle turn in Gear 5 is a hazard. So Yellow Snow is up to 4. And we roll 3 handling dice, which is not what I want. If I push, I'll be up to 5, but that will definitely go 6. So we're going to push, go up to 5, and re-roll these 2 hazards. So a shift and a hazard. So I don't need to shift up. Shifting down would be good, but I think either way I'm running into that building. So we're just going to let Yellow Snow meet his fate. We're going to cancel this hazard. We're going to cancel 1 hazard that's already on me, go down to 4. And we're just going to accept the fact that since I didn't get a spin, I'm going to just mash into that building here in a minute. Unless...
Next gear phase.
Next gear phase. Gear phase 4?
Gear phase 4.
Gear phase 4. Pole
Starts
position
with
switches
you.
to me? All right. So, well, I think we've got to go with Fireblazer, because Fireblazer is having a good time being in the lead.
Sure you don't want to just get the Havoc over with?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Havoc is the name of after first car game. So I intentionally stayed at Gear 4 so I could do some turns, because I know a straight-on shot will smash into that barrier, which I don't want to do with only 2 hull points left. So at 4... either way, I would take a hazard, but I think I like the swerve more to put me in a decent position. So, swerve will put me out like that. There we go. Will put me out like that, which I like more. It will be a hazard automatically from this. So Fireblazer, the burner, gets a hazard. 3 dice. Let's see what we'll get. We've got shift, slide, slide. I don't think I like that slide because that just sets me up to hit that barrier, I think. So we're going to push to re-roll those 2 slides. So going up to 2 hazards. These 2 slides get re-rolled to a shift and a hazard, and that's okay. And we're in gear phase 4. So I am going to cancel out this hazard, shift up 1 and get another hazard. So I'm up to 3 hazards and peeling out again. To right there.
Okay. I'm going to go with Mr. Manic Monday.
All right.
We're going to spend vote to shift up.
Cool.
And then I'm going to hit a turn. I know I'm going to collide with that barrier, but thankfully the barrier is destructible.
So it'll be gone and you'll be able to shoot.
Yep, so going to not bother with rolling dice, because rolling dice honestly can only do bad things for me. Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Pew! It's gonna smash me with 4 dice.
4 dice. I'll roll them. Come on, 4 crits. 1 hit. I should let you roll them.
And
Ooh,
1
evade.
dodge.
All right.
And alrighty.
And you got yourself a long-range weapon, right?
Yes, I do.
Which should definitely get to me.
I think I'm hitting your corner there. Yep, I'm touching you.
All right.
I tinked you.
You got it.
It's barely, but.
All right. What is that arc lightning gun do?
Arc lightning. So if there were other cars, it would jump
arc
from
to them.
car to car.
Okay.
But I'm going to get a fan vote. First time an arc lightning projector. And 6 dice.
All right.
With headshot.
With headshot. Eek. I need
Let me double check this for you, just in case there's not something weird going on. arc, lightning, projector.
The vehicle must immediately attack another target within short range.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
So, yes, 6.
6.
This will spend an ammo token, but since I activated in 4th gear,
You get
I'm gonna
another
get an
one.
ammo token
Okay.
back.
No 6s, no 6s.
Oh, that's pretty tasty there.
That's-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
I am probably not surviving. I need 5 6s because I only have 2 damage left. Nope. Nope. Destroyed.
Not quite fast enough.
Not quite fast enough. So that will be a short forward,
4 short straight,
4 short straight,
and then explosion
and the
check.
explosion, we'll do it for giggles, but
It's going to be a d6 plus 3 because you have 3 ammo,
Yep.
which it might get rid of that destructible terrain.
Ooh, it might. All right, so that's where I'll end up. And plus 3, so 3 up? 3 up. Let's get rid of these. 3 up. 3, yep, it explodes. So,
Take it off the table.
take it off the table. Kabow. All right.
And from I and the wipeout step, I'm actually going to wipe out
Oh,
because that ram damage gave me 2 hazards.
because you don't have the ram on the front anymore.
Correct.
All right.
So I do a flip, forced medium, 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 medium. Two hits, forced medium, straight. Which I can take 2 hits. That's fine.
Crow, crow.
Forced medium, straight, and then you can reface me.
All right. We'll reface you like this,
Okay.
not in contact with the gate. All right. So now, Tony, here's the interesting thing that we run into now. You still got a car up there, but we're finishing out the gear phase.
Is Donkin Dancing going?
Donkin Dance
Donkin
go.
Dance and Footloose both have to
and
go.
Yellow Snow.
And Yellow Sun. Yeah.
Yep. But here's the thing. We're at 8:38. What do you think the chances of us?
Not very good.
So let's do what we can, and whoever has the first long car will win at 9 o'clock, our typical call time. And we're moving along pretty fast. This game's just got a lot going on. And we as our typical fashion, we jammed it up quite a bit at the front. All right, we're going to go Yellow Snow first, just to get it out of the way. We're going to do Yellow Snow is a 5, so really can't do much in the way of turns. I'm going to end up colliding into that building. So what's one thing I can do to... We're going to gentle turn like this, because that's the best I can do. So that way, I pretty much come in here and collide with that like that. I'll go ahead and do the rolls. I went ahead and moved it just because that's where I'll
You're
end
in
up.
gear what?
I'm going to be in gear 5, yeah.
You can roll to try and go down.
We'll roll to see what happens, because if I get shifts, I need to do something, yeah. Otherwise, I'm just going to wipe out and sit there. Slide doesn't do any good. So we'll push up to 5 to re-roll these. And I'm going to end up wiping out. So we'll just keep it at that. So
You go forward, station. Did you want to shift down at all? You had 1 shift in there.
no, because I'll end up shifting. I know it would possibly save damage, but...
Does 1 hit on you?
All right, so I'm at 5. I saved it. Look at that.
There we go.
1s
All
and
right.
6s, but I will wipe out.
We're going to help you out here. We're going to make things interesting, and I'm going to turn you right around.
Okay. Well,
Footloose is going to do a gentle turn. I believe.
ooh, nice. That'll do it.
That'll do, pig. All right. And gonna re-roll those. We're going fast. Cancel that. Shift. Nah, we'll cancel that. So we'll go down to 2.
Going down
Stay
to
in
2.
4. We go. Nyum.
Ooh.
It's not going to be good.
No.
I can tell you that. It's probably going to have to be a swerve. But see here, kinetic super booster after activating in gear 4, 5, or 6. I get a token. So I don't have a kinetic super booster here, but I do have Magnum. Magnum is double range, so I can shoot somebody once.
Yep. Oh, nice. So that's the good thing about taking a Magnum. I always missed a double range on it.
Into yellow snow, miss.
Nope. Okay. All right.
Donk and Dance.
Donk and Dance. So we are gear 4 with them, which is their max gear. So this will be the last time to get to go anywhere. So we want to position them. They're going to end up running in the yellow snow. I don't think there's any way to turn without doing it. So we're going to do a hard turn, which will put them basically in collision with yellow snow. I don't think there's any way they can't get over them with the rest of the moves. So that's just where they'll be. I'm going to evade with both. So 1 hazard each. And yeah, there's no reason to roll. It'll just eat up time because there's not too much that'll accomplish. I could take off some hazards, but I'm not super concerned with it at this point because I just need to get in the lead. And that's it for me.
That's it for me.
Because yeah, we don't have anybody else that can go. So
go back down. So how about this? I want to try and do some funny arc lightning projector. We'll do 1 or 2 more gear phases.
Okay.
And we'll see what funny stuff we can make happen. We'll call it right now. Nobody wins, but we're gonna have fun.
Yep. So death races can take a while, but they're fun. We found out the death arena goes really quick.
Yes.
The death races are a bit longer.
It especially depends on how big the course is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we had made it just halfway, we would have finished.
Yep, we would have finished, but then again, it all depends on kind of how those rolls go off the bat. That could also make for a short game. We still have to experiment with tracks to see what works best for different size games.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna take Manic Monday. In first position, we're gonna hit a hard turn reverse.
Ooh.
Because I want to try and get some people in my arc lightning projector. So we got a free shift in first gear.
Free shift because first gear.
And some spins.
Spin.
We're going to push the spins.
I was about to say, unless you don't want to go again. There we are, shift. That's better.
We're going to shift, so that was for pushing it. Shifting up, second shift to take that out.
Okay, so gear 2.
Gear 2.
Gear 2. You know what we need next time we play? We need some crazy taxi music. But not crazy taxi music because of
Copyright.
With some crazy taxi sounding music.
Cab
We'll get a
music.
ska band to be in the background, local one that just wants that we can get on the show for an affordable price.
Yeah.
And they'll just play the whole time. Yeah. All right, keep things going. Donk's gonna go. I get to ignore yellow snow, and we're just gonna go forward a medium. And I might run into those barrels, but that's how the world works sometimes. So I'm going to roll first because that's what we're supposed to do.
If you want to roll.
I do want to roll this time.
Okay.
Just to see if I can move stuff around some. Shift. See?
There we go.
Paid off. I took a turn rolling off. So we're just going to Donk and Dancing Jim are already at 4. Just going to remove
Go down to 0.
Remove 2 hazards. Shift down 1 because 3 will make for better turning. And get a hazard back, so end up at 2 hazards.
Okay.
And then the medium. Yep. We'll hit that.
So
which is going to be a collision. I'm going to evade it. It smashes.
Something we've been missing on all of his things is your weight class is larger.
Oh, is that more?
It would have been more dice.
Okay. Oh well, something to remember last time. He's doing a lot more this game than he did last game, so I'm happy with him.
All right. So you are what weight class technically?
Heavy.
So it's gonna have -2 attack dice.
-2 attack dice. Okay.
Because it's light.
I'm 3 going into it, so 1 attack dice. A hit. Evades. Evade it.
And then explodes.
And then explodes 2d6. So 2 hits. Evade is nope, so 2 hits.
2 hits, and it also is blast, which means you'll get 2 more hazards.
Yep, 2 more hazards. Boom, boom, and 2 damage.
All right. And then I'm going to go with Footloose.
I got
nope,
handguns. I got handguns.
Handguns.
I don't have you in my front arc to shoot you with that, but I could handgun Footloose.
And how many crew do you have?
2.
So 2 handguns.
Yep, monster trucks have 2. Donk and Dancing Jim. Come on. All right. 1 hit.
1 hit. On Footloose,
Yep.
4th gear.
Evaded.
Evaded.
All right.
All right, so we're going to see how well this can go here. Not very.
So you're gonna.
I'm gonna hit you. Is
Yep.
what's gonna happen. So I get 1. We're doing that. I'm gonna roll some dice. Maybe I can. Not gonna roll dice.
I was
We're
say
just gonna go for it.
maybe it gets more hazard.
And I'm gonna. Looks like I'm gonna side hit you here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be side from the way you're coming.
So we're gonna go and we're gonna bam, hit you right there.
All right.
Smash attack.
I'm smashing.
All right. You're heavier than me by 1 class, which means I get 1 dice, which means you get plus 2 dice.
Okay. Oh, but I'm gonna flip. If I do that, I should evade. I'm gonna evade.
Okay.
You know what? But you still only get 1 dice, right?
I get minus 1 die. I'm in 4th gear.
Oh, you're in 4th gear. Okay. Ooh.
That's gonna be
5
5
hits.
hits.
Oh, I need an evade. I need an evade, or he's done. Oh!
Beautiful.
1 hit point club.
Because what's gonna happen next is gonna be amazing.
What's that?
I'm gonna move him an arc lightning, and it's gonna zap, zap, zap. So move yellow snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Have
see.
yellow snow go.
We're just going to turn yellow snow to try to do some ramming. So, like that, which will hit the side of you. We're going to try to do some shifting to try to get up a few gears. That's going to give an automatic shift in gear 1. Spin slide I don't like, so we're going to push to re-roll those. Slide, slide. Oh. How much do I want to hit you? But it's only going to be 1 dice. You know what? Cancel. No, we can't cancel. I think I've got to do it if I want to go again.
Sliding.
Yep, sliding. Cancel 1 slide, take the other slide, go up 1, so that's going to be 2 hazards to 4 hazards, up to gear 2. Yep. And handgun if I'm within range.
Yeah, go for it.
2 dice. 1 hit. 1 evaded. All right.
All right, second, you've got pull. You should go. Go, go, go.
We're going to go with Donk.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
The funny thing is going to happen if you don't go with Donk.
It is. I'm going to spin around this corner and I'm going to shoot you. I've already placed it, so I got to go with it, which will put me on that side. I think I'm going to end up colliding with this.
Beautiful.
Yep.
That's what you get.
With too sharp a turn. I got too excited and picked it up before I was thinking. I was setting it down. I was like, oh, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the gentle turn, but I was like, too late. No, that's what happens when you get excited in this game. All right, so let's roll some. Do I want to roll dice? Yeah, I want to roll dice because I can get a slide, which would be beautiful. A shift, spin. And a spin won't do it because I'll end up colliding with that. So I'm going to push to reroll all of that because I want to slide. So there we are. Shift, spin, slide. I am going to end up wiping out regardless. So we're just going to do the slide, do the spin, get rid of a hazard. Oh no! I've got if it damaged it, I've got a nice. Yep, it did. We can switch. We can swap books. Mine's still in good shape, Tony.
This one is yours.
That one is mine. Sweet. Then I don't feel bad. Then I do not feel bad at all. Yeah. So we'll end up going 1 hazard. I'm going to end up wiping out. But the important thing is I get that slide and that spin off, so I can do some shooting. So. I go like that.
Okay.
So
Fire away.
3 shots, and it's new round, so I could do the rapid fire again.
It's 3 shots. You also, is anyone in your handgun range? No. Okay, so just your long
No,
range.
yep, just the long range. So 3 shots, 1 hit,
Second gear.
so 1 damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to rapid fire because it's a new round. So we're going to shoot with that gun again. A crit and a hit, so 3 hits.
Hey.
Yeah! Just another manic Monday. Ooh. Just in case we had any illusions of actually finishing the game, no.
But it would go up, and then I'm going to explode because look how many ammo tokens I have.
Oh, yep, 3+. You blow up, which could actually take out Donk and Dancing Jim. Oh, but that's all right. All right.
No. Okay, I'm calling rule of complexity. Time wibbly wobbly. I explode.
All right. Let's see
see
you
how it
did.
happens.
Let's say you did.
Let's see how I did. I'm
We
in
just take out
middleweight.
Donk and Dancing Jim before they wipe out and leave just basically 2 people that are really far back and really hurt in the race.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm middleweight, 46. You could survive this completely.
We have headshot.
Headshot's only unfired, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
That's still
instead of 7.
That's still even if I time wobbly things and get 3
Hey!
6s. Done. All right.
You
so
die. I die. Everyone dies. That's
everyone
the end of
dies.
the game.
Yellow Snow and Footloose are
would
just kind of looking at
continue
each
to
other
race it
with
out.
that they're like, what just happened? And since they're both originally slime, they're both really pumped about this. They're like, yes, best race ever. And everyone else is like, but nobody won. They're like, but look at the carnage.
So we both would die. I mean, we'd go around and it'd be a boring race to the end because what would you do? You'd have to crash into...
I'd have to crash into, yeah. I would have to, well, I'd have to either crash into him or shift down to gear 1 and then let you finish out the phase.
Yeah.
And then back up. Either way, it's going to be
It
rough.
cost you time for me to go.
Yep.
Nobody wins.
Big carnage game race.
I'm going to say, dear viewers, pretty much the same thing I say with this. This is not your competitive game. This is not the, I really want to play something, crunch some numbers and do that. This is fun.
This is fun. Fun stuff happens with it.
Yes, nobody won. We didn't finish the race, but we've spent 2 hours together ramming our Matchbox cars together in a kind of, I'd say this is more like prolonged death arena rather than death race.
The way we play this, it's definitely prolonged death arena. Now, the last one we played it more death race like, though everybody in that game still died once because we had to revive people, but you eked out a win at the very end. So the first 2/3 of it was death arena, and then we decided
also had 2 cars each.
we also had 2 cars each, which led to less crowding. Actually, I still had 3 cars because I went cheaper.
Oh, that's right.
So there was still a bit of crowding, but
Say la vie.
you know what? I'm happy because Donk and Dancing Jim did stuff, and Fireblazer the Burner's first go was pretty good, even though I didn't actually get to use any of his weapons like Magnetic Gem or Rockers. But the fact that he got out in front and I had some good moves with him, I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm pretty happy that I got off 2 of my 3 electrical weapons. And even one of them is just a teleporter, which I should have done. I should have done that. I was going to wipe out, but it would have gotten me into a better position. What you gonna do?
I was about to say, we all wiped out a bunch. So.
Yep. All right. So that was Gaslands. I had a great time.
I always enjoy this game.
Yep.
I liked it.
All right. So what's coming on the horizon, Jolly?
Well, a couple things first. Origins just happened. So if you were interested in seeing what some of our other shows on this Twitch channel did, the Doom City of Granite Guard did a recording that they put up that was live from Origins. So check that out. And also Shiny New Toys and Sean.
Sean at the Con, I believe.
Sean at the Con. So we have some content from Origins up on the channel. So check that out. Coming up next week, we have to decide what we want to play. Do we want to revisit Shatterpoint? Or do we
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Still
Not yet.
working on
Tony's still
more
got stuff to paint.
So I've finished painting all of the core characters. I'm currently painting terrain, and I'm starting to work on the first 2 expansions.
Okay.
So we'll do that later, but expect more Shatterpoint.
Let's
soonish.
do our monthly game of Warcry campaign then.
All right, we'll go back to Warcry.
So next week will be game 3 of our 4-game campaign, and we're currently tied 1 win each. So we're still duking it out, but all of our guys have more renown and more abilities. So provided we remember stuff, more things will happen. Now, coming up in about a month, Table Ready is going to be at Gen Con.
Yep. So if you are going to be there on Trade Day,
is
the Wednesday before Gen Con.
For retailers, educators, and librarians.
Yep, retailers, educators, librarians. If you haven't gotten them, you can get your tickets. You'll be able to get in. There's going to be a whole bunch of workshops throughout the day. And Jolly and I are actually going to be running a workshop. We're going to be talking about how to build community in gaming.
Yep, and this will be fun because I've done similar presentations at Trade Day for the last decade or so, but this will be the first time that I've teamed up with somebody, and Tony actually fills that gap of what I'd never had much knowledge of, which is the retail side. I've worked in libraries, I've worked with educators and stuff, so I've had pretty good knowledge of that, but working with a retailer in any capacity has been pretty recent for me, and you do it as your job. So
I work at the Guardtower here in Columbus, Ohio, which, by the way, if you're looking for a local gaming store and you're in the Columbus area, please check us out. We've got awesome selection. We've got lots of gaming going on. But yeah, I've been working at Guardtower, and so I'm able to fill that niche.
Yep, and then later that night at Trade Day, they have a demo night every year, and we get to be an exciting part of the demo night because it will be the first time that a show is happening at demo night, and we're going to get a chance to talk with many of the companies that are demoing their games for those educators. Some of these games will be new, some of these games will be ones that creators are bringing back specifically to show off retailers and educators, so it'll be exciting. The plan is we're going to have several on to show off their game, and then a couple demos from a few of them.
Yep, and so it will be our weekly episode of Table Ready. We'll be live from Gen Con, demo night at Trade Day. You'll get some probably first peeks at games that are going to be premiering at Gen Con.
So it will be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And then me and Tony will be at Gen Con the entire time. So if we have anybody out there who wants to play any games, we're up for games. And we're also going to probably do a little bit of short clip reporting of things that we find that we like.
We'll be doing some less live stuff throughout the week and probably more
pre-record, put it up.
Hey, this is Table Ready, and we recommend this game that we just saw.
Yep, or this is something that's up on the horizon. We wanted to show off so that way everybody has a chance to check it out and see what they think. Last thing I want to mention, I do want to mention the Guardtower again, because they are the sponsor of our show. And like Tony said, there are 2 locations. One brand new location will open up soon, which will have tons of space. And with that, in addition to being able to buy stuff at good prices at Guardtower, there are plenty of gaming groups. So if you are in the local area and there's a game that you like, more than likely you could find a gaming group, or at least some people that want to play that game with you at the Guardtower.
We've got Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, we've got Battletech, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Star Wars Shatterpoint, Marvel Crisis Protocol, A Song of Ice and Fire, and even more things.
I was about to say.
Star Wars Legion, X-Wing. We've got a whole bunch of organized events, and then we have a big play space where you can come in and just play your own stuff. We do have a Discord, so if you go and you find our Discord, anyone can join. There's a whole bunch of content on that.
Yep. So we were a little long-winded at the end there, but we had a lot we wanted to catch you up on since we've not been paired up for a show for 3 weeks now. But with all of that, I'm Jolly.
And I'm Tony.
And this was Table Ready. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.